for the fourth stop on this 2023 FIBA 3x3 World Tour. It is hot, but I didn't have to tell you that. We are here in Southeast Asia in front of the magnificent Wynn Palace Casino. Over the next 2 days, we're going to see who comes out the big winner in the city known as the Las Vegas of Asia. 5 of the top 10 teams in the world lacing them up. None more formidable than world number 1 Oob. Hey, there's a camera on me. Where's it at? What's up, people? It's good to be back. Shout out to my guy, Raudondvaris. He held it down in Marseille. Incredible Masters there. Who knows what we have in store over the next 2 days here in Macau. So let's get you introduced to our entire entertainment team. It ain't all about me on the mic calling the games. You see T-Rex out there, along with Noah Lazarus, 3x3, the hype. There he is, T-Rex. We turned up. We turned up in Manila this year. Appreciate you, DJ T-Rex. He can sing a little bit too. I just learned that today. He was practicing, and apparently he's got some rhythm too. I ain't mad at it. Noah Lazarus. Yeah, come on, Noah. Look at the nice. Those are fresh glasses, bro. Don't set those down. You might not get them back. They're gonna be keeping it lit, keeping it hype on the mic, and you know the man on the spins. Yeah, he's our Olympic DJ, DJ Laz, Paris on. He's gonna keep it bumping as we get ready to enter this first day of action. Also, Elvis Chow MCing as well. So shout out to all of them. And shout out once again. I see you, Max. Maximilian Glass up there with DJ Lass with the class. He's killing with the eyewear too. I see you, DJ Lass. By the way, I'm Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. If you haven't known me by now, you get a closer look at me when I was younger, as I describe the rules of 3x3 before we get day 1 underway. Check it out.
Welcome to the world of 3x3, baby. It's an exciting new brand of basketball. You got 2 teams of 3 players on the court, and you got 1 player sitting on the bench here with me. Playing on the half court with 1 rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team with 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. Woo! That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
That's right. We are 10 minutes sprinting to 21. I hope that your conditioning is up. 12 games on the slate today. 18 tournaments on the slate for the year. Again, this is stop number 4, the first ever here in Macau. We'll be taking over for the next 2 days. Edmonton's next. Following that, it'll be Prague, and then we go to Lausanne, and you see the whole list. A record-setting 2023 season. I could not be happier about it. Of course, we'll be back in the region later on this year, going to Shanghai and Hong Kong. And, man, we all over the world. It's the World Tour. You know who's dominating the World Tour? That is Huishan in ease. We get a look at our 12 teams in competition today. We got that exciting American team, Miami. They'll be hooping. Futian, Lehman, another Serbian power, as we continue this race to the final of our 12th edition of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour. Been fortunate enough myself to be a part of, this is my 9th season, and just seen the game get better and better and better. This year has been, I was going to say unlike most others, but it's exactly like it was last year. in terms of who's been winning, and that has been Ub. We will see them later on today, but who we will see first are these three teams. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, Doha Expo, and Pasig TNT represent for the Filipinos. The winner of this qualifying draw will join main draw Group D and have to deal with the likes of Batman and Robin and company. So obviously the team that wins the most games, so each team will play each other. It's pretty self-explanatory. We'll get that spot in Pool D. Beijing and Marseille waiting in the wings. Hey, before we get going, this first game is about to get underway, but before we get there, please, if you would, do us the favor of giving us a follow on all social media accounts at FIBA 3x3. Use the hashtag 3x3WT as we bring you this Macau Masters presented by Wynn here in front of the Wynn Palace Casino. Such a cool city. Talk more about the city later, but I guess we should probably talk about the teams now. All right. You know all about Team Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy, but you may not know that they've added Marko Dugosia, longtime Serbian legend, a list of several Serbian legends. A 2017 World Tour final winner back when he was with Team Zamun. He's now with Ulaanbaatar, joining Odgonja Tokt. We call him Panda. Maybe Pandemonium if he starts going crazy. Steve Sir Swish a lot. 100% from the free throw line of Steve Sir this year. And the Bull, Ulaanbaatar Sambu. We've seen Ulaanbaatar on 3 separate occasions this year. They looked outstanding at the Ulaanbaatar Challenger, finished runners-up in their own backyard. And they also played at the Shenzhen Challenger, not so good there. Didn't make it to the quarterfinals, but 8th place and a 10th place standing at the World Tour Opener, Wuxi. So we'll see what Ulaanbaatar has, as we will with Pasig. They got Adeshokan Adu, that man that be going nuts. Almond, Vosotros, Christopher Eximiniano. I think I said that right. Eximiniano. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. And Giran Mendoza. Here is Pasig. Finished 4th at the Penang Challenger, and that's how they earned a spot here. They're gonna bring a bunch of passion. You know, with the Filipino, they don't have any shortage of flair. So it might be some top 5 potential in this one. Meantime, not a whole lot of frills for Ulaanbaatar. They just do what they do. Our 2 officials are in place. Marek Maniszewski and Donald Quinn. And Marek, we flew in together from Taiwan. 26 hours total travel. Not that you care at home, but I just want to let you know anyway. Yeah, 26 hours of travel to get here. And it's going to be worth it, trust me. This dude is worth the wait. That is the Bull himself, the Mongolian monster, Ulaanbaatar Sambu. He is the spoon that stirs the drink for Ulaanbaatar. He and Steve Sir, the top guns. And Alman Vosotros, he's the one at 33 years old. He can still get it done. This dude is a walking bucket. Walking bucket. Saw him at the Asia Cup 2022. He led the Philippines to a 4th place finish. Crazy game winner and a huge comeback. Go into our video archives and you'll be able to check out some of those highlights. But again, the qualifying draw winner will go on to the main draw, Group D. So anytime you're playing in this region, this time of year, heat is going to be something you're going to have to deal with. Not expecting any rain today, although there's always a chance of that this time of year as well. Knock on wood. Y'all wish us luck. We just want to hoop. Countdown is on. Qualifying draw, game number 1 in your face. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. Let's get to it. Panda will get it to Doogie. Back out to Panda. He doesn't land it. He gets it back. Steve Sir. Too long. Lands in Dugosia's lap. Dugosia going to work underneath. He's going to get called for the foul. Offensive foul. He was hooking with the chicken wing. Official Maniszewski all over that one. As Armin Vosotros, he will attack Steve Sir in defense from the logo. Swing it around. Good defense here from Dugosia. And that is nothing happening for Odu. No. We got a number change. That must be Eximiliano. Vosotros. He'll get it back. Shooter up top. Oh, Mendoza on the drive. Create. Oh, Davasambu took an extra step with that one. Didn't catch it cleanly. So he gets caught with the traveling violation. Ball back over to the Filipinos. 1-0 early. Up fake. Tough shot. Way short. Now he's going to have to deal with the Bull. Bull working from the left elbow. He sees barbecue chicken. Oh, he didn't see the ball go through the hoop. Point blank misses. Vosotros lets it go. 3-zip. Dugosia. He's hacked. So the experienced Dugosia. Been playing on the World Tour as long as I've been here, so he's I'd be at least a 10-year veteran. Dugosia with 40 World Tour games under his belt, 2 World Tour wins, including that World Tour final. He's gonna get Ulaanbaatar on the board. Oh, Pasig, they got the answers like a cheat sheet. Mendoza, 2-piece, uh-oh. Panda got caught jumping. So traveling violation to get it back over to Armin Vosotros. Mendoza, step back. Nick the iron. Good hustle from Vosotros to recover. Vosotros wants to let one fly. That one caught wings. Touch no iron. Dugosia. He's got Steve Sir on the cut. Vosotros. He's fouled that time. Vosotros trying to implore his teammates to give him some movement, get some activity. Don't want to be stagnant. Take another look at the back door. Package recipient Steve, yes sir, 40 years old, still a top gun in this game. 3-point game. Vosotros trying to give Panda a taste. Touches nothing but glass. Masambu. Sir will get a good look, and you know where that's going. Sir swish a lot. 1-point contest. Oh, I do. All alone. Nice little slip to the bucket there. Now it's Davasambu. Had a clear sight. Top of the key. Long rebound. Oh, off the window. Halfway down, but came out. Sir. He's got Gonjagal, who was being wrapped up by Vosotros. That'll be foul number 2 on Pasig. There's Steve Sir. He's brought his firearm. Quick response from Pasig, and here we go. 6-4. Ducey probably should have got it to serve right there. He was open for a good little spell. Instead, Ducey takes it to the rack. Nothing happening on the layup. Now he cannot stay in front of Mendoza. He left him. He's not patient. 7-4. Take another look. Oh. Closing with a jab step. Fast to the glass. And Mendoza waiting. Yep. That was shorter than Tyrion. Wynn starting to pick up a little bit here. Game 1 of day 1. Just something else the players are going to have to contend with. Tough. Get out of my way. Get in the hole, though. It does not. Listen. 7-4 to stay as we head to our first TV timeout. We're just over 3 minutes in. I want to thank our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lavoie. As well as our suppliers, Skelter Sports, Baudet, Indio, Magic Sky, Nothing But Love. Take another look at Mendoza. He's been active here early. Nosotros, as you see, Allman taking 2, making 2, and Mendoza from the corner. Nice little 1-2 combo from Pasig in this one. Oh, there's Stockton. Nobody want to get in front of that freight train. Now it's Adu doing his thing off the square and in. Pasig holding off Ulaanbaatar for now, but Ducey sinks one from beyond the 2-point arc, and Ulaanbaatar back within 1. Mendoza, cross, step through, excuse me. Mendoza is hooping, but he fell asleep. Steve served right behind his back and laid it in. So as well as Pasig have started and not been able to keep Ulaanbaatar away, as the Mongolians have had an answer to the hot start of the Filipinos. Ducey thought about the 2. Oh, that was broken up, but that is going to be off of Pasig. Ball back over to Ulaanbaatar, MMC Energy. Another look at Steve Sir, who's got a couple of buckets here in this game on the cut. And this is no disrespect to Steve, but most players would think that his weakness would be his lateral movement, his quickness. And yet we've seen him not only get scores on the back door, he's setting up the cut right here to Ducey for the bump and the bucket, and all of a sudden, Ulaanbaatar can take the lead. Ducey at 32 years old. Change jerseys. Provide them immediate impact. Wait a second. That's called an announcer's jinx. Whenever you start talking good about somebody, they do that. He embarrasses me and embarrasses himself. Come on, Doogie. We have a no airball free throw policy. I'm just playing. Don't tell him I said that. Vosotros, all alone. Couldn't knock it down. Vosotros, he couldn't believe he missed that one. He's got another chance here as Pasig will start the possession, top of the key, 5.5 to go, 9-9. Mendoza, oh, that's his hot spot. He is connecting, share that Wi-Fi. 11-9. Oh, Mendoza getting to the baseline, somehow keeps the ball alive. Vosotros, not that time. Davasambu, he'll track down the rebound, talked. He'll get in the paint. Oh. He'll get it back to Davasambu, and that last pass is broken up. Mendoza, this dude is everywhere. Vosotros with the up fake. Oh. Back to Mendoza. He likes this matchup. Tough shot. Oh, Vosotros with the extra energy. Steve Sir with the no sir that time. And Sir is hacked, but Ulaanbaatar, again, while they've managed to keep pace in this game, Pasig have certainly had more pep in their step, playing with a lot of confidence right now. As Mendoza shreds the threads, and all he needs is a glimmer of a look, and he can knock it down. Vosotros with the energy plays. And here we are heading down the stretch here, second half of this game. And a 2-point lead, make that a 1-point lead, as the Bull will make it 11-12. Oh, what a play. Dusseldorf, always known for his defense. He's not afraid to get down and dirty with you. He and Vosotros have a conversation. But he's always going to give you that effort. Here we go. From Macau. So Pasig with one more foul to give before they're in the penalty. They got 5. Oh, make that 6 as Dusseldorf gets it to go. The hoop and the harm, we're back even again. And Ulaanbaatar, yet again, have a chance to take the lead here. Last time I started talking good about Dusseldorf at the free throw line, he touched nothing but oxygen. So I'm just going to shut up this time and just let him shoot his free throw. I don't want an announcer jinx anybody. That one looked like it was coming up short, but he got the shooter's roll. And the Mongolians are in front, but for how long? Vosotros. It was off target. Sir, to the Bull. Bully ball personified. Easy money for Davasambu. As Ulaanbaatar's lead is now up to 2. 350 and counting. Mendoza takes 2. He ain't got action. Vosotros trying to keep that pesky Dusseldorf away. Steps back, Dusseldorf in hot pursuit. Mendoza forces one up. He gets nothing. And now the momentum has begun to shift in this game. Started with the Davasambu. Backed it up like a U-Haul truck and delivered the goods. Dusseldorf's defensive effort has played a role in this one as well. The experience of Ulaanbaatar is proven to be a difference maker here the second half of this game. Make no mistake about it, it hasn't exactly been pretty. Gonjogal Talk has missed a couple of easy ones. We've even seen Davasambu miss some bunnies. But they're saving their best for last. Sir, Davasambu gobbles up the rebound, misses the layup though. Pen. He lost that one. He's, I believe he touched it last. At least that's the call. Actually goes off of Pasig, who again have no more fouls to give. If they do commit a foul, a couple of free throws will be the result. Oh, Faker. Now he finished with the scoop. Vasambu's looked really good the second half of this game. And as good as Pasig started, things are starting to change for them as they turn it back over. And it's back in the Mongolians' hands. Sotros with a risky pass. Does manage to get it down inside, but man, they don't get it up in time. Shot clock violation. Tabasa boot to Panda, and Mendoza makes things difficult. Gets a hand in there on him. That'll leave just 3.4 to get a shot up here. So Ulaanbaatar are going to have to be creative in how they get one up here. They had enough time. Garcia with the offensive rebound. Offensive rebound is so key in a game where possessions are at a premium. Meantime, he got some premium fuel in his tank. Steve Sir, that is. As he went to another gear and got to the cup. Don't you dare call him slow. He moves at a steady pace. All right. They need Vosotros to wake up. Good defense. That one stolen away. Leads to a two-look, but no bucket. Sir makes his move, steps back, got some space. Feathery touch on the mid-ranger. Vosotros has lost his touch from long range. Sir hits the deck. Davasambu has it poked away. Two ball is too strong. Maximiano Miano has not had much of an impact offensively in this game. Panda on the pivot. He's fouled on the shot attempt. That's number 7. 2 free throws coming up for Otgonjogotok. Another look at that last midi from Sir Swishalot. And how quickly things can change in a 10-minute sprint. Now the temperature of this game, it read Pasig early. But you knew with Ulaanbaatar finding ways to continue to answer, whether it was a timely 2 or a quick slip to the bucket for an easy 1. As you can see how this game has transpired, it was 13-12. And since then, Ulaanbaatar have gone on a 4-0 run. And they lead it by 5. And could be more. Dog does not get that one to roll in. Second one is good. So a fairly comfortable lead with 1:45 to go now for Ulaanbaatar. Vosotros, he said, don't get too comfy. 4-point contest. Oh, but they're going to leave Talk wide open for a 2-piece himself. They trade deuces. The difference is that one gives Ulaanbaatar game point as Vosotros strikes iron. Garcia with a minute left in this game. He's going to go to the, are you kidding me? That was kamikaze. Crazy. Garcia with the one-legged sideways runner to put it away. Yeah, that's so good. We're going to have to save some for later. He says, see you later. Ulaanbaatar get the dub. 22-14. In a game, man, it didn't look like they were going to win this thing 22-14. But they got their act together. Now, Pasig is in a must-win situation against Doha. So both teams will get a bit of a rest here. We'll give you a look at the highlights from the opening game. Qualifying draw. I remind you, in case you're just joining us, this is the first ever Macau Masters, ladies and gentlemen. Presented by Wynn. Very happy to be here, and Pasig was looking great out of the gates. Consistent scoring, big shots. Mendoza and Vosotros were doing the heavy lifting. And somehow, though, Ulaanbaatar showed the grit. They never really wavered. Never showed any real fear, even though they were seeing the Filipinos knock down shots. And then Dugosia with the final shot. Then he glared at that, man. That ain't, come on. All right, so that's game one, y'all. But trust me, we in for a long day, a good long day, by the way. So we'll have some, we'll enjoy some entertainment here in the time being before we get back to the action. And we'll see Pasig TNT again against Doha Expo. That one's scheduled for 11:20 local time. So we're about 13 minutes away from that. So rejoin us in about 10 minutes. We'll get to our second qualifying draw game. And find out who's going to be joining main draw of Pool D as the action will continue here in Macau. Don't go far.
及我哋授權單位 FIBA， 因為我哋咧喺澳門首次進行咧3x3嘅澳門大師賽啊！
And also lining up, please follow FIBA 3x3 on all social media, TikTok, Halo, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Once again, that is FIBA 3x3.
冇錯啦，喺我哋個社交平台咧，包括你嘅 TikTok， 包括我哋嘅 Instagram， 大家都可以咧 hashtag 翻我哋嘅 FIBA 3x3啊，就係 FIBA 3x3咧，咁就可以咧將我哋嘅新片同埋精嘅時間咧上傳去到我哋官方嘅微信官方嘅呢啲社交平台上面啦。
Alright, in the meantime, let's remind everybody that the game right here is between Doha against Pasig. Yes, that is game 2 of the qualifying draw for all three games you see being played here. This is game 2. I'm fighting for position in our main draw. And also for all the online crowd, be sure to stay hydrated. I know it's really hot out here, and we're so thankful to have you all here. So give yourself a round of applause.
非常請大家亦都記得要保持咧吸收我哋嘅水分啊，因為今日咧天氣比較熱啊，但係記得要喝水，保持 stay hydrated。OK， 因為今天真的有點熱，來到我們，然後呢，我們要馬上來看第二場的這個賽事，我們多哈對戰我們剛剛菲律賓的泰西格 Pasig。OK，I'm not sure the exact Chinese translation in that.
Anyway, please help yourself over.
Yeah, it's
What
just that.
is water in Cantonese?
水means water. And very interesting phrase in Cantonese related to 水. For example, 搭水 means very rich, many water. Yeah, for example.
That water. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
We represent culture. Live direct from Macau, baby. Wynn Palace. Yeah, next game about to get started in a little bit. Stay tuned for game 2 of the qualifying draw. Once again, shouts, DJ Last, making it last. Hey. Oh, by the way, guys, DJ Last actually
Well, welcome back to the first ever Macau Masters. We are just scratching the surface, ladies and gents. We're in the qualifying draw, so these are like the prelims. Main draw will begin after we wrap up our 3 qualifying draw games, which will decide who will go on to main draw Pool D. We got all the heavy hitters in the building. T-Rex, Noah Lazarus, DJ Lass. I'm the voice of 3x3. I'm more like a pinch hitter now, I guess. So the fans starting to show up here early. You know, it's a hot one today. The humidity is not a joke. Now we're going to see if Pasig can keep their main draw hopes alive after blowing an early lead against Ulaanbaatar and falling by 8. They got to find a way to right the ship here against Doha, a talented Doha squad, by the way. And they come out with long-time 3x3 bowler Fatih Ablamona, one of the toughest guards you'll see. He's battled through injury to prolong his 3x3 career with longtime teammate Neda Muslic. Sule Indoor, the big 6'7", skillful big, and their star, the Serbian Dejan Janjic. This dude can go, trust me. I've seen him drop 13 in a game before. He is an offensive problem, trust me. Now Pasig TNT. Now, you saw him earlier in a different colored uniform. Now they come out in the black tops. Here's Pasig TNT. Adesho Khan Odu. Alman Vosotros. Christopher Eximiniano. And Grian Mendoza. Your 14 seed of 15 teams. Can they not only get off to a good start but finish the deal this time? They're going to absolutely have to. And obviously what they're hoping for is a win here. And then they would be cheering for Doha to beat Ulaanbaatar to force a 3-way tie and bring it to a points tiebreaker to see who gets in. Vlad Gizdarenu and Yu Yin Su will officiate this one. Vlad decided to hand out water bottles to everybody at the table except for me. I'm starting to see some writing on the wall here. I don't know what's up with that, Vlad. See Endure flying in there, showing some of that athleticism. Is that more athleticism or more the fact that he's a giant? He's a tall dude. I said 6'7", but he could be pushing 6'8", 6'9". I guess 208, what does that translate to? That's where he stands. So a few more moments to get warmed up. And a critical game for Pasig TNT. Shout out to our global partner, Chooks to Go, as well. Had a great Manila Masters earlier this season. Always love it out there when we're in the Philippines. The crazy fans. And when I say crazy, I mean it in a good way. Teams from all over the world here in Macau. Special Administrative District. Playing host to their first major FIBA 3x3 competition, World Tour. All right, everybody's warmed up. So it's time to get to it.
Let's do countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 3.
All right, we 10-minute sprinting, game number 2, qualifying draw. Let's go. Mendoza, the two bigs are gonna clash. Indoor with the good defense. Vosotros, oh my goodness. These goals ain't loyal. Fadi Albumona strikes the iron. It is cleaned up underneath. Indoor, it could be a problem in this game. His physicality, and again, that size to go with it. Vosotros, he's diminutive. Oh, that one's gonna count, plus the foul. Take another look at that indoor score. Now it's Odu at the line, and he's long. Ball comes right back to him, drops his shoulder, decides better of it to get it out to Mendoza. No FaceTime that time, as Janjic, he will clear it. Janjic, oh, hit the speed boosts, got to the cup, and he got left behind. That one is lofted up and put in. So Odu, he has things even at 2 apiece. Offensive foul. Vosotros, up fake, got some space, lets it fly, shreds the threads. Fadi trying to get some get back. He slides back and missed everything. Ball back over to Pasig TNT. Vosotros, quick to the left. That pass off target. That length of Janjic in defense made that entry pass tough. Albumona, oh, clever pass. Muslic did get it up in time, but he touched no iron, so a shot clock violation will be the result. Quick move to the cup, but that one is a no-go. Simiano, no. Indoor, yes. Mendoza and Vosotros, guys who got it cooking for Pasig in game number 1. And have a recipe for success on that possession. 4-3 it'll stay. Indoor, he's got a couple of those buckets inside in this game, sets the screen. Now trying to get Albumona clear in the corner. He's going to receive to Wilson. That Wilson is flying off target. Mendoza off balance. Not sure what he was trying to do with that. Probably trying to draw a whistle. He is not going to get one. Instead, he will take a rest. And Eximiliano will check in. Yanich, he's fouled on the way up. Yanich with 13 World Tour games under his belt. Giving this Qatari team a little Serbian flavor. That's never a bad thing in 3x3. And he's going to knuckleball that one in. Vosotros, quick draw. That one poked out. So just over 2.5 minutes in. And in the deadlock. Critical game, as they all are in the qualifying draw. Indoor will get it. And that's easy work for him. Nice setup there from Abomona. Pasig trying to get some offensive movement going here themselves. Down on the block, up top. Maximiliano, not happening that time. The second left stroke was his best stroke. Neda Muslic, oh, lost it. Kicks it out, Indoor all alone. No, Abomona. He'll get it back to Indoor. Same spot, same result. Muslic, rebound, and he's hacked. So he will shoot a free throw after this TV timeout. And a 1-point game. So Pasig find themselves again in a tight one. Doha presenting some of the same issues that Ulaanbaatar did. That interior strength that we see from Indoor right here. And they got some dynamic guard play from Yanich. But it's been Indoor that has really been setting the table. See the long ball. Maximiliano. And Muslic will step up to shoot one. And Muslic at 25 years old has played a bunch of 3x3 over the years. Won a gold medal at the U18 World Championships back in 2016. I was there to see it. I believe that was in Astana, Kazakhstan, right? I could be wrong. Vosotros, he sees some daylight. Oh, but he sold the clip. Missed the crib.
More than halfway through the beat clock here, 6 minutes, 26 seconds.
Oh, Indoor. Ooh, he looked like he was about to bang one. Instead, he just laid it up softly. Oh, right back at you. Odu. Yanich, no. Ooh, he picked his pocket. Muslic. Man. Here's the last score. But that pocket picking was impressive too. Yanich says, get out of my way. And now Yanich called for the foul. Trying to pursue Odu on the baseline. I like the aggression that Odu is playing with, but I think he's got to mix up that offensive attack a little bit. He goes to that baseline a lot. Defenders are starting to see it, recognize it. 3 fouls apiece, 1-point lead right now for Doha's. Vosotros, flick of the wrist, swishalicious. Pasig in front. Getting close to that midway point. 5:38, you see Vosotros. Gonna run out of time there, shot clock violation. You saw it in the rules package. 12-second shot clocks, 10-minute games. First to 21 wins. Oh, great defensive play. Janjic, though, does not get the ball back. Instead, it ends up in the score underneath. Chicano do. He has it again. Nice ball movement leads to a Vosotros look. All net, all wet. It is 12-8. Pasig is alive. Janjic is flying. 3-point lead. Vosotros wants another one. That one goes begging. He's going to check out of the game. He needs a breather. Maximiliano is going to check in as we check out that last Vosotros splash. The Filipinos enjoying a 3-point lead as a result. Sweaty hands. That's going to be a problem as Albamona will check out. Probably would have had a layup there. Instead, Vosotros and company back in business. Janjic is calling for the foul as he got a hold of Mendoza. 4th foul on Doha. Look at Janjic showing some of that ability, leaping ability. Ooh, Vosotros just off target. But he's got the green light. Janjic, midi, swishy. Oh, Vosotros. Oh, there, contact on that shot. I don't even see how Janjic would even argue that. Maximiliano. He will shoot 2. Is that his foul number 5 on Doha? Oh, yeah. Plenty of contact. And that one touches nothing but cloth. Christopher Maximiliano. 34-year-old having an impact. He misses the second free throw, but he makes good on the mistake. Puts it up and in. 2-possession lead indoor. This is who Doha should be feeding right now. He's the one that got him started. And he's got him back within 3. Maximiliano. Oh, fast and furious. Albamona, no. Maximiliano. Maximilian, the defense. He ain't got no problem with him. He hit that one from Makati. 17-11. Uh-oh, little jab step. Oh, he says, come on out in the deep end. Don't be scared. Oh, do for 2. Pasig leading by 8. Muslic. Wild shot. 3:28 to go. The Filipinos are feeling it now. Uh-oh, Maximiliano. One move too many. He blew a tire and tore a hamstring at the same time. When you're 34, it bees like that sometimes. No, he didn't. I was joking about the hamstring. Of course, we wish nothing but great health on each one of the athletes playing. But I've been 34 before. I know how it is. So here's how the game has progressed. It went from a 4-point game to an 8-point game in a blink. Pasig Chooks have caught fire. And it looks like they're going to get a much-needed W, but wait a minute. Things ain't always what they seem as Janjic finds the bottom of the net. Oh, tough shot right there. Vosotros had the fakes, but didn't have the make. Oh, Mendoza all alone. No. And Vosotros wanted that back, but can't blame Mendoza for shooting that one. Both of them were wide open. This one is a 6-point game. And Pasig can put it away. Last score for Doha, Janjic. This time he will drive and kick. Indoor, get out the way if you're a smart person. I felt tremors over here in my seat. Oh my goodness. Indoor. I'm not sure how the rim can endure this. A mammoth hammer from the big man. A 5-point game. There's a foul on the 2. Again, and that one is on Abumona, as this game could end at the free throw line. Eximiniano back up to the line. He split his last 2 attempts, and he's going to hope to split these 2 at best. Misses the first. Oh, the second one's no good as well. Abumona couldn't knock it down after the pump fake. 2:15 to go. Can Pasig hold them off and keep their main draw hopes alive? If it does, there's a big if, but if it does come to a 3-way tiebreaker, with points being the deciding factor, an 8-point loss to Ulaanbaatar for Pasig is going to loom large. So, talking warning. Oh, Janjic has not had the feeling in this game. I know he's got 1-2, but he has not been able to find his target from long range. This Doha squad will get another opportunity here, though. So the decision is that there will be 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
All right, we are back to the ball game here. Time up to hit clock, 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Gotta make something happen here.
Block and foul on Pasig. They've now equaled Doha in the foul category. Both teams with 6, no more to give. So Sotros and Abumona will get it started top of the key. Fadi steps to the defense. Janjic will weave his way. Oh, Abumona waited for the defense to come out there and gave him 2-piece to the face. It's a 3-point game. Vosotros can't put it away, and ooh. You can feel the Filipino fans getting a little antsy here as they had a 6-point lead. Siminiano hoping that the defense turns to offense. Vosotros will float, he will miss, and the cleanup attempt is also missed. So Pasig is running low on fuel. Get it cleared, they do. This time Eximiniano touching nothing but their knees right now. That's because they're desperate for air. But taking a look at Abumona, he said, no, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. So if you're Doha right now, You got to be feeling fairly encouraged here. They were trailing big. Speaking of big, jam. Ooh, jam. Indoor with the jackhammer. And we get a few looks at that. Hey, they didn't want no smoke. No smoke. Janjic, he will smoke that 2 attempt. Under a minute to go. Vosotros, he cannot put it away. Vuči, that would have been a huge 2. I'll tell you, if Doha can, they don't have to have a 2. Any score will do, because that will make it a 1-possession game. If you're Pasig, I think that you don't have to look to put it away with 1 shot. I think they've looked for that kill shot from 2 a lot just to get this game over with. They haven't been able to connect, and the longer they've stayed between the lines, the more fatigued they've gotten, as they are just trying to hold on for dear life, trying to hold off this Doha team. It's going to come down to who's got enough juice to finish this game out, who's got the effort to pull out a dub here.
And now, regardless of the results of this game right here, Doha Expo will be going up against the first team who bet the W earlier on. Ulaanbaatar and all the way from Mongolia. But only 1 team among those 3 mentioned teams would advance to the main draw.
All right. Closer look at that last ball as it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds challenges the shoot. So Wynn will get a closer look. That's a tough one. And I think a determination has been made as we will re-enter the court of play. And it is going to be Pasig TNT ball. And they want a timeout. They want a little bit more breathing room. This is why it's important to substitute well, number 1, and make smart challenges and save your timeouts. Sometimes you see teams make the mistake of calling a timeout right before the scheduled TV timeouts, which is the first dead ball after 7 minutes and the first dead ball after 4 minutes, and they end up wasting their 1 timeout. So I was talking about how gassed Pasig TNT is. They need every minute, every second they can get to recharge a little bit. And with 43 seconds to go and a 3-point lead, we'll see if they recharged enough to put this one away. Vosotros, being pursued, got some good defense. And I believe that's going to go off on Doha. Yeah, Janjic touched it last. I believe 3.5 seconds left to get a shot up, 35 seconds in the game. Vosotros drops it off the runner, off the glass. No. Oh, it's been a foul on the rebound attempt. I think that one, Janjic was whistled for that one, I believe. No, that was actually, that was called on Pasig. At least that's what the scoreboard is saying. The way that Janjic reacted was that he was the one that got called for the foul, but actually that foul was called on Odu. And you could see on that replay that he kind of lackadaisically let that offhand fly into the face of Janjic, and I think that's what drew the whistle. And if that is indeed what what will stand, we'll be looking at 2 huge free throws for Dejan Janjic coming up. These are monumental free throws for Doha, who again trailed by 6 points late. It was 19-13. They've gone on a 3-0 run. The 27-year-old Janjic at the line. He's going to splash the first. That's going to make this a one possession game, ladies and gentlemen. A free throw here will get it to 19-18 with 30 ticks to go. He misses it. Rebound goes to the Filipinos. I think it's time for them to put this one away. Oh, Muslic was not having it. Rejects the 2-point attempt. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Vosotros. Oh! We got 15 ticks to go. Doha can tie with a 2. Muslic is gonna let it fly. We're all even. Big deuce. 7 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Vosotros, no. We are gonna go to OT. Great comeback by Doha, going up against a Pasig team that just was flat, completely out of petrol. Now the first to score 2 in OT is going to win this one. But look at this big 2-point shot from Neda Muslic. Quick trigger, bang, bang. Clutch shot from the Qatari veteran. So as we head to the overtime period, Doha will have possession. And the first to score 2 is going to win it. We're going to get a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater one way or the other. Janjic, he's got that ability to put this one away. Instead, he tries to loft it to Muslic, and a little bit of a careless possession right there. As they waste their chance. Now, the assignment is to stop Alman Vosotros at all costs. They're going to stay glued to him. Vosotros will still get the package. Vosotros wants this one done. Mendoza will make the move. Mendoza, 2 for the win. No. Abomona. Lost it. Abomona. Nope. Vosotros, 2 from the corner. That one also strikes iron. Abomona just took his eyes off of it. Every possession, especially in overtime, so critical. And they give that one away. Vosotros now will loft it. Vosotros, that's as good as a look as you will get, and that is a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. Alman Vosotros puts his toys away. Here's your Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. And who else but Alman Vosotros? They let Qatar get back in this game, Doha that is. They erased a 6-point deficit late only to see it end like that. Alman Vosotros gets Pasig a must-win. 21-19. So that's going to leave Pasig with 35 total points. They will need Ulaanbaatar to be held to 12 or less in a loss. And even even in, let's see, a win for Doha. I'm trying to do quick math. I'm not that good at quick math. Doha with 19. We would need them to score 15 or less in a win. So enjoy the highlights in that one. It was kind of a crazy game there, wasn't it? Looked like Pasig was going to run away with it. They got off to a great start in their opening game against Ulaanbaatar, lost it by 8, had a 6-point lead late in this one. You see it's 17-11, and here's that 19-13 game, and that's when things started to change drastically. And this rim rattler shook up Pasig. Next thing you know, it's down to a 3-point game. They stepped up defensively. While Sotros in OT, he had seen enough. Again, 21-19, the final. With one final game in the qualifying draw remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, it will come down between Ulaanbaatar and Doha. We'll be taking the court here at 11:55. We got about a 5-minute break before we get to that final contest. So take a quick breather. This qualifying draw will be decided here. One more 10-minute sprint. We'll see you in 5.
You get a chance to win these prizes here, and we're going to break it down. All right, guys.
Over here, a famous dancer.
So, hello, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, how are you? All right, so let's explain the rules for jackpot. Okay.
OK， 解釋先下先，我哋60秒裏面咧，你會見到呢度有個叫做3×3 jackpot 嘅，咁咧每入一個我哋就會轉一次啦。如果你轉完咧能夠得到，譬如3個 X、3×3等等咧，就可以得到唔同嘅獎品，就分唔同嘅層次嘅，係啦。總之一句到尾，60秒入最多就得啦，冇錯。
All right, are you ready? What's your name?
Boy,
you ready? You ready? All right, let's go. 60 seconds on the clock. This is for extra jackpot. Let's go.
yeah! Oh!
Right off the bat, let's see what the
第一球已經入咗啦，犀利。OK。
There we go. Again. Let's see. Okay. Shot clock 50.
仲有57秒。
Go get it again.
We just go on and on, brother.
Let's see. So close.
You gotta keep on making shots, sir.
All right.
Okay.
All right. 45 seconds on the clock.
Oh!
Let's see.
Let's see the 3x3 jackpot. 3x3.
It sucks. Wait, there's more.
Yeah.
You keep going. You can win these 2 shirts.
仲有40秒，你可以繼續試嘅。如果繼續試咧，就可以攞埋 T-shirt 啦。繼續試。Yeah, have a good
All
try.
right, let's go.
You're gonna try.
Oh, being hit 41 seconds on the
仲有
clock.
40秒。
How you been doing, boy? Oh,
Come on.
仲有30秒。哦！
let's see. Let's see, jackpot. And 3x3. Bigger prize winner for a boy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's take a picture. Congratulations. Boy, I'm looking forward to there. Oh, you want to take a picture too? Let's go.
From his phone. By the way, once again, he's a famous dancer in Macau and Hong Kong.
粉丝场，今天最漂亮、最多人觉得好的照片就会获得我们3x3的 T 恤。最靚嘅張相咧，都到我哋3x3嘅 T 恤啦，大家記得把握時間，將你哋嘅相片咧放到我哋嘅 fan wall 度啦。
All right, coming up next, let's get straight to it. We have our qualifying draw game 3, and we have Team Ulaanbaatar and MC
All right.
versus Doha.
Game number 3 of the qualifying draw, which has been a bit of a roller coaster ride. Ulaanbaatar, they win it by 8 over Pasig to start the action off. Then we see Pasig bounce back with an overtime win. A Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater from Alman Versotros over Doha. Now Doha find themselves in a must-win situation if they hope to play in the main draw. Again, main draw Pool D. Slot is what's available here. And if Doha win, it would then come to a 3-way tie and will be decided by points. I'm not even going to get there. I'm not even going to go there until we get there. See what I mean? We'll cross that bridge once we get there. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Maggie just gave me a fan. Oh, I need it. All right. Ulaanbaatar with Ulaanbaatar Sambu, Marco Dugosia, Olgon Jergol talked. Steve, yes sir. Doha returns with Fadi Albumona. Made a couple of just mental mistakes in that last contest, but also hit some big shots. Neda Music with a huge 2 to send it to overtime. Suli Indoor with the monster yam. That's probably going to make the top 5 list today. I'm just going to say it. And Dejan Janjic, who had some bright spots and some not so bright spots in that opening game. If Ulaanbaatar get the dub, then there won't be anything to discuss. 2-0 and a 3-team pool for the qualifying draw means you'll be playing in the main draw. If you're just joining us, where you been at? This is the Macau Masters, first time ever. Vlad Gizdarenu, Donald Quinn. They will officiate this one. And when you look at the matchup here, keep an eye on the bigs. There's Davasambu, the bull. He'll be charged with stopping Suli Indoor, who again we saw with that sick one-handed yam last contest. Marco Dugosia, while he isn't the biggest dude on the court, he can hold his own. Certainly against the bigs in the post. Steve Sir cannot give him any open looks, and we'll see if Dejan Janjic can catch fire for Doha in this one. But he certainly got the potential and the ability to do it. Olgon Jargol talk. They call him Panda back home, so we gonna call him Panda out here. I don't know what Steve Sir just reminds me of a sheriff. I've done a lot of changes to nicknames. I don't know, what do y'all think? Should I start calling Steve Sir the sheriff? Sheriff Sir? Sir Swish is good too. I like the game to be representative of the nickname. All right, enough of that. We got some 3x3 to play. Let's get to it, shall we? We shall. Music will open up the possession for Doha. T-Rex and Noah Lazarus on the mic. Oh, lost the handle on it. Quick feed underneath the Sir. He'll get the scoring started for the Mongolians. Canadian sniper. Ever since he's joined Ulaanbaatar, he's completely changed his team. Anytime Indoor showing the strength underneath, scores it over Dugosia. Davasambu lofts up the hook shot. That one rolls off the iron. Indoor Has that one poked away by Dusseldorf, who's still holding his neck from their last encounter. Well, look at the heads-up play. Dusseldorf. Sir quickly getting to the rim, and nice footwork from the big man on the block. That's been the story so far here, 30 seconds in. Door on the oop, but that one is broken up. Sir, you must be crazy leaving him alone. Get that out the bottom of the net. It's 3-1. Endor to Fadi. Nowhere to go with it but up. Endor cannot squeeze it. I believe that was poked away by Dusseldorf. And it was not. Actually, I was wrong. Actually off of Endor. So black ball. As talked. Get it to the right wing. Dusseldorf. He wants some movement. Sir's cutting. Talked has it. He's going to get the runner off the square. 3-point advantage for the Mongolians. Fadi trying to get tricky with it behind the back. Endor down low. That time holds off the defense for the score. Might be the biggest mismatch on the court when he's out there. Endor. I haven't seen anybody stop him. Oh, slow on the closeout. He fouls Panda. Two-point contest. As Ogonjugo talked to, we've seen continually improve on this Ulaanbaatar team. He's become a go-to player for them. Speak a lot about Steve Sir and Davasambu, and justifiably so, but Ogonjugo talked has really played well in the past year and a half, and that's why he's a constant on this team. He does make the second of 2 free throws to make it a 3-point game. Janjic will turn the corner. Janjic will get his second bang out of the contest. Endor's a little bump from Talkton, still gets the bucket to go. Now Davasambu. Out to Panda Man. Panda. Oh, missed everything. The Bull. Hey. They touched no iron, so shot clock violation. 2 minutes in and a 1-point lead for Ulaanbaatar, who are in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny. A win and they're in. A loss and we got to break out the calculators. You know how it goes down. Fadi Albamona. Slick pass to the block. Endor turnaround. Nope. Uh-oh, Davasambu. Oh, that is baby food. Muslic going to the fadeaway. Oh, my goodness. What a teardrop from Nedham. I was like, good gracious, bodacious. Shout out DJ Last. He's just playing the instrumental right now. That's the Midwest flavor. If you can't play the lyrics, I'll just rap them later. Back to the business at hand. 6'5". Oh, Dusseldorf lost to Wilson. Janjic. Oh, Albamona can't clean up the mess. Stays where it's at. Sir feeds it to Talked. Back to Steve. Oh, no, sir. Albamona, behind the back move, decides to give it up. Janjic, he is missing everything right now. And Dusseldorf takes his eyes off of it. We've seen that from several players so far today. I think some of that could be attributed to the humidity and the heat. Sweaty palms, sweaty fingers. Guys losing track of the ball and having to fight the elements as well as their opponents. Not many dudes able to fight with Endure down low. He's been a problem. And then talked with a nice touch off the window. Endure doing what he does, getting to work underneath. And Dayan getting to work up top. Abomona, clever pass to Janjic. Misdribbled it. That goes off of his knee. So a lot of miscues here in the first 3.5 minutes. Low score. We're not on pace to hit 21. But as you know, things can change very quickly. Oh. 1 point game, sir. Trying to get back active on that backdoor cut. Did they get that shot up in time? They did not. They run out of time, 12 seconds. So again, once we get to the main draw, we'll have 5 of the top 10 ranked teams in the world lacing them up, including the likes of Lehman, Futian, Beijing, Riga. Oh, look at the footwork from the big nimble one. That's just brute force from Davasambu. He's not going to be so nimble. But should be a wide open competition. We had a great Marseille Masters. Oh, Abomona. He's going to get fouled beyond that 2-point arc. Shout out to my guy Esteban Gonzalez. He says, I do like the Sheriff. Well, he does have the ability to approve that nickname. So if Esteban likes it, that means that we're gonna go with it. We got a 7 contest, 5:40. Dugosia will drive and kick. He's got an open Panda Man. 9-7 the result. Old Gonjurgo talked right on time. 2-piece, no biscuit. 5:30 to go. Fadi setting up shop. Oh, slick dish. 1 point contest. The Sheriff missed that one. But get used to it. Oh, Gonjurgo. It's a bit of a mental mistake there. Just trying to close out. Didn't calculate the distance so good. And speaking of so good, that pass was so good, we got to see it 3 times. Stays where it's at after a miss by Janjic on the first, and he connects on the second. So it's a 9-9 deadlock as we are right at the midway point of this 10-minute sprint. Janjic called for the grab. That's the 3rd foul. So not only are we even in the score category, we're even in the fouls as well. 3 more for each team to give. And we saw Doha come back from a late 6-point deficit to force OT against Pasig, only to lose it by 2. For Ulaanbaatar, they were trailing Pasig early, and completely turned the corner the second half of that game. Ended up winning it by 8. So each game with its own kind of unique story. And this final chapter of the qualifying draw come down to the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Abomona, no hesitation. Oh, he's an international banker. 11-10. Abomona, not that time. Oh, that was a Russell Westbrook. All backboard. 11-10, it'll stay. So, let's see. Official Donald and official Vlad. I want to take a closer look at the end of this possession. And a one-point game. This again will decide who moves on to main draw. Pool D. Abomona, did he save that before he stepped out of bounds? I think he might have got that in. So he did keep it alive, but it's Ulaanbaatar ball with 0.1 second to get a shot up. And that would be a shot clock violation. Janjic, man, Dugosia ain't going nowhere. Janjic did get the shot up, but it goes begging. Now it's Dugosia's turn. He'll swing it over to Steve Sir. Sir to the bull. Davasambu for 2. It's a bullseye. Get it? Never mind. 1-point contest. We call him the bull. That won't be the last time I say that. But don't sleep on Davasambu from beyond that arc. He can get it done. That's another area of his game that we've seen him improve over the years. That was thanks in large part to the addition of Steve Sar, who came in as the coach of the Mongolian team and really changed how they approach their offense. He said, Davasambu, I know you can score underneath, but the twos are what's going to get us wins here. And the Bull has answered the call. And as we get back to it, his two-pointer has his squad up by 1. 340 and count. Abomona to Endure. Oh, Endure had it poked away. The Bull, he's got the Wilson. He'll get it over to Sheriff Sir. That one kicked out to the Panda. He couldn't land it. Endure, no. Sir, He wanted a whistle. He's not going to get it. Two 3x3 vets. Oh, nice setup, but Janjic couldn't finish it. Sir defended well. Davasambu having a tough time squeezing the Wilson. Oh yeah, he put him in the spin cycle, left him high and dry. Now it's Abomona's turn. He'll whip it down to Janjic. Janjic trying to use some size, and he scores over the Bull underneath. Here's the Sheriff, says, make my day. And Abomona said, gladly, 2 to the head. We can shoot it at sundown. 14-14. Dusseldorf. Sir going to the fadeaway on the baseline. He's going to get the whistle. Albamona's going to give official Vlad some love. He was like, hey, that's a good call. I didn't think you saw that, but good one. 14-14 deadlock. Steve Sir, who has not missed a free throw in 2023 yet, and he still hasn't. The man is wet, not just from sweat. 1 point contest. I'll show myself the door. Stop laughing. 2 minutes to go. This was coming down to the wire, it looks. Oh, got that one beat. Lugosia up top. Pandemonium. 17-14. Ogon Jergal stopped with a big two. Muslic, the huge block off the glass on the previous possession. Three-point difference. That time Muslic couldn't splash it. Sir, down to the bull. Oh, that's easy as a layup line. What nothing Abumona could do with the bull on the charge. And the bull will come away with that steal. He sets up Sheriff Sir. And he does not knock it down. Muslic can't track it down. And, hey, now I get a chance to assist. Oh, there we go. I should have just held on to the ball for a second. Timeout on the floor. Things have changed quickly. In a game that was tied at 9-all, we've seen Ulaanbaatar get some breathing room. Here's exactly how things have played out. It was 14-12, a 4-2 run since then. Gonjagal, Abasambu, and Dusseldorf. Here they come. Dusseldorf will loft it down to the post office. Whoa, the bull. A rare miss that close to the bucket. Janjic slides to the left, does not knock down the two. Soft. Now the bull. This time he's going to make sure that's good. I'm not sure why Doha won't switch that. They seem to be content with letting Abumona defend Davasambu. People twice the size as Abumona can't do nothing with the bull. And oh, that's just ole, 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 ole. Janjic will get that two to go, but I think this one's going to be done. 30 seconds to go, and you know who wants it. The bull does. Dusseldorf. He tried to end it the same way he ended the last one. And wait a minute, Doha ain't going nowhere. The bull will take his time. The bull for two. Missed it. Oh, the unlucky bounce there for Doha, who just out of gas. The bull wants it. Dusseldorf heaves the two. Salk will not make it, but Doha will not make it either. Neither will Pasig. It's going to be Ulaanbaatar moving on to the main draw. Only thing we got to do is hear the final horn. That'll be coming in about a second and a half. They will join Beijing and Marseille in the main draw. We're waiting for the official result. I mean, this one's done. The rest of this was a formality. And credit to Pasig and credit to Doha, but only one team could move on, and that is the Mongolians. Ulaanbaatar, your 9th-ranked team in the world, will make their way to the main draw 2-0 here in the qualifying draw with a 20-17 win over Doha to cap off their early body of work. And we still got plenty more work to do. Trust and believe. The main draw is on the way from here in Macau. It's scheduled to start at 12:40. So we will give you a look, last look at the highlights from the final qualifying draw game. Then we'll take about a 10-minute break. Well, not exactly, because you get the we'll get to the shootout qualification. That's coming up next. So you might want to check that out, see who the 4 shooters will be that will compete in the 2-point shootout final. But once that's done, then we'll get to main draw action. Pool A, Huishan, NE, and Dusseldorf, LFDY. So we get a few last looks at the highlights. It was a close game. It was anybody's game at 9-9. But then things changed. Ulaanbaatar went on a run, and they went to the bull. And he wasn't on no bull, you know what. Great plays for each side, but Abomona with absolutely no chance. Mouse in the house. And the bull bullies his way to the main draw. All right, we'll step off, or I will step off for about 10 minutes. We're about 17 minutes away from game 1 of the main draw here in Macau. But enjoy the shootout qualification in your face. We'll get back to it here in about 10. Stick around.
All right. It's going to be the most shots made in the shortest amount of time. So, if there is a tie, it is the players with the faster time that will place higher. And it's going to be 4 shooters, the top 4 shooters will advance to the finals, which will take place tomorrow.
好嘅，我哋咧將會競逐出4隊咧，進入我哋聽日嘅喺呢個投籃大賽嘅總決賽。而大家見到咧喺我哋球場嘅兩側咧都有我哋2個嘅欄杆。咁兩個嘅欄杆咧，佢哋需要喺每邊進行投籃。咁然之後咧就睇邊一位嘅球員投入最多嘅球數啦。
All right, well, each ball is worth 1 point, and by the way, the prize is $500 for the winner. But if he happens to break the record, which is 17, currently held by Mr. Edward Cruz, and of course Mr. Steve Sir at 17, if they break that, that's $5,000 at stake.
哇！所以咧，大家聽到啦，咁咧喺呢一輪咧勝出咧有500蚊嘅美金㗎，喺我哋聽日嘅總決賽勝出之後。咁但係如果佢能夠打破我哋現有17球嘅呢個紀錄咧，將會得到5000蚊嘅美金。所以我哋都一齊期待會唔會有球員能夠打破紀錄，為我哋咧 FIBA 3x3嘅投籃大賽。建下一個更高嘅紀錄球數啦。
All right, it's about to go down. The shootout competition qualifier, FIBA 3x3 World Tour Macau Masters.
接住馬上嚟到 FIBA 3x3世界巡迴歐門大師賽投籃大賽資格賽。
from this palace. Now let's call out our first shooter, representing Team Beijing. Make some noise for Wynn.
我哋有請第一位嚟自北京隊嘅 Red Bull。
Alright, here we go. Once the referee blows the whistle, it's on.
好，睇一睇啦，見到我哋北京隊伍1號，亦都係我哋喺投籃大賽嘅第一位。
So we start at the logo. Once the referee blows the whistle, you can either go left or right. Once I mean go left. Let's see, 30 seconds on the clock.
好，30秒計時開始。
One.
咁咧，大家都可以跟隨我哋一齊數㗎。而家喺度右手邊。 時間到。
Alright, up next, representing Team Doha, please welcome Team Wuxi.
接住咧，我哋歡迎嚟自 Wuxi 嚟自多哈博覽嘅球員。
Alright. And 2. So the first 2 shooters finish with 2.
冇錯啦，頭兩位嘅球員咧都係兩球啊。
And now let's call out our next shooter representing Team Dusseldorf. Make some noise for Nicholas Krom.
接住嚟自德國杜塞道夫嘅 Nicholas 1球。
1, 2.
2球。 3球。
Nicholas Krom. With 3 on the first
5
round.
3。
4.
4球。
5
5球。
Let's see, and 6.
6球，恭喜晒！
Although we just received the word from the referee, the final count did not count. All right.
剛才咧係5球嘅，我哋嚟自德國杜塞道夫嘅 Nicholas。
All right, so representing Team Lima, please welcome Stefan Koye.
接住嚟自塞爾維亞利曼隊嘅 Stefan。
All right, so 5 now the high scores. The last shot did not count.
哇！
That's 1, 2.
2
Coming out blazing.
3
He got the laser.
Goal!
Ah,
Whoa! 80% so far.
laser got it. Missiles. Oh, short down. 5. Let's go.
6
And
6好厲害啊！嚟自利曼嘅呢位球員，一共6球，暫時係我哋
so no
射入
high
最高嘅。
score. And now let's call out our next shooter representing Team Marseille. Give it up for Matteo Chloe.
歡迎晒法國馬賽嘅 Matthew，今年19歲啊！尋日咧都去到我哋澳門嘅唔同嘅校園進行社區行嘅活動。哇！ 2 兩球啦！
2. All right, right up next, representing Raudondvaris, please welcome Modestas Lopez.
接住我哋有嚟自立陶宛盧東德雅里斯嘅球員。
Once again, this is the shootout competition qualifier. The top 4 shooters that you see here competing will advance to the shootout competition finals that will take place tomorrow, which will be day 2 of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Macau Masters.
At stake, by the way, is $500 US.
Yes, winner gets $500 US. And of course, they're able to beat the record of $17,500. But we're going to reset. Let's go. All right. Oh,
睇 Wow.
one shot on the first track. One.
一球。
And now let's call to the court our next shooter, one of the record holders, representing the team Riga. Make some noise for Emperor's Groomins.
有請我哋而家嘅紀錄保持者嚟自拉脫維亞里加隊嘅 Anders。
There's Groomins, one of the record holders. For 17.
哇！一球，兩球。 三球，四球，五球，and five 球。
Still up there. All right, up next, from Toronto, please welcome Nemanja Nekovic.
接住我哋有請嚟自加拿大多倫多嘅 Nemanja Nekovic。
One.
哇！率先兩球。 三球。 四球。 五球。 六球。
And now let's welcome to the court our next shooter, representing our team of Make Some Noise, first Regina, Dr. Steve Stoyacic.
有請我哋摧毀啦烏布隊嘅 Dr. Strange Rahina。有一球啊，暫時。兩球。
All right, right up next, representing Ulaanbaatar, one of the world record holders, please welcome Steve Sir.
接住有多 剛才咧喺資格賽已經爭到頭角，嚟自烏蘭巴托隊嘅 Sister， 暫時有2球，3球。
Round 3 on that first rack.
4球。5球。6球。冇記錯咧，暫時有2位6球，2位6球啊！
And now going to the court, our final shooter. Hailing from Team Wuxi, make some noise for Jian Zhao.
接住有請嚟自無錫湖師的家潤州。冇錯啦，剛才咧完成咗我哋嘅資格賽喺屏幕上面，大家都可以睇到啦，我哋嘅 Shadow Contest， 我哋嘅投籃大賽咧最後嘅成績。
So our top 4 shooters who advance to the final round, which will take place tomorrow. Finishing in 4th, we have Edgar's Cronin, we have Mitrovic. Finishing 3rd.
Yes, second place we got Steve Sir. And the top three-pointer, I mean that two-pointer,
Yes.
today, that's Mr. Kovic with 6 points and 23.6
Yes.
seconds.
So we'll be seeing all the shooters tomorrow here, day 2, for the finals, where they will have their chance to earn $500 to be the winner or to break the record and take home $5,000 US.
冇錯啦，聽日咧我哋就將會有呢4位咧進行我哋嘅決賽。咁大家見到咧佢哋嘅記錄咧都係相當之接近啊！如果聽日咧勝出嘅，將會得到500蚊美金，而如果能夠打我哋記錄咧，更加可以獲得5000蚊美元嘅。
And by the way, the 2 record holders are going to be competing again tomorrow. Mr. Edward Krulitz and Mr. Steve Sir, both with 17 on the record. So if any of them breaks that, even if they break it themselves, that's going to be $5,000 US.
冇錯啦，咁喺4位當中，你都有我哋嘅記錄保持者。如果聽日咧佢打破，就算係自己嘅記錄都好咧，佢依然可以得到5000蚊美金㗎。
All right, let's go. For our first team of the main draw, we have Team Huishan versus Dusseldorf LFDY. And now representing Team Huishan number 1, Ulaanbaatar.
Joined by the team Ulaanbaatar, who just came out of the qualifying draw, as well as an exciting young French team out of Marseille. But let's get to the storyline so far this year. So it's a different season, but it's the same 3 episodes that we saw from 2022. Wynn, Wynn, coming off their 3rd straight title as they got it done in improbable fashion in Marseille. They do field a team here in Macau that does not feature Serbian legend Dejan Majstorovic. Instead, they have Vladimir Dordevic in his place, along with Strahinja Stojic, the world #1 and reigning World Tour MVP. Nemanja Barac coming off an MVP performance in Marseille. And of course, the beast, Brankela, Marko Brankovic. 10 World Tour Masters won for U. Looking for number 11. Looking for their 4th straight. Again, they did it in 2022. Can they do it again? Dusseldorf They hope to provide an early challenge to They come in as the 9 seed with Anthony Bauer, Florian Windler, Kevin Bryant, and Nicholas Kropp. They come out in the all red. Saw Dusseldorf win the Daking Huzhou Challenger here in 2023. Finished 3rd at the Penang Challenger, and that's how they locked down a spot here. Saw them in Marseille as well just last week, but they ended up finishing 12th. We'll see how they fare. They got talent. I like Kevin Bryant a lot. He's a two-way player, defense and offense. You get them both with him. Nicholas Kropp is the lengthy young shooter. Speaking of lengthy, there's Dr. Strange, Strahinja Stojic. It's celebrating a birthday here recently. So your World Tour 2022 MVP coming off a very Dr. Strange-like performance in Marseille, although he didn't earn MVP. He did average 6.4 points per game out there, connected on 50% of his total shot attempts, did Strahinja. Meantime, Nicholas Kropp he shot it better than from 2-point range than he has this year. Not so great, under 30%, 5 of 25 to be exact. So he's going to have to find his mark. You look at a team like Dusseldorf and going up against the bar, which is the margin for error against these Serbians is so slim. It takes nearly a perfect game, but they are beatable, which we have seen. So winners of our first 3 Masters of 2023. They will start their campaign here in Macau for the first time, coming off a win at the Netanya Challenger just last week. Let's see what they bring. The Beast. Oh yeah, he brought his firearm. That man is shooting 2-piece to start things off for Kevin Bryant lost the defense, but he also lost the ball as Strahinja will clear it. Cross court, too high for the Beast, as Dusseldorf will take over. There's Marko Brankovic taking the feed. Coming off a performance where he shot below 50% from 2, which is rare, connected on 31%. Oh, nice bucket right there, high off the glass. As that score is gonna go for Windler off the window. All right, I'll show myself. Oh, nice pass. So, Vladimir Dordevic was out there in Novi Sad a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to all my people out there in Novi Sad, all my brates. And, you know, Vladimir was out there practicing. They were practicing in, man, it had to be like 90-degree weather. I'm talking about Fahrenheit, of course. And I mean, all of the Serbian stars were out there practicing, sharpening their skills, and he was one of the standouts. And now here he is standing in for Dejan Majstorovic. He's got the rock. Dordevic is going to go off the glass, making his presence felt. All right, it's 4-1. Ooh. Windler, wait a minute. That must have got caught in the breeze. And again, Dordevic, we saw him as a part of that Netanya Challenger victory. So he's getting plenty of run here recently. He's getting a rest right now as Barac is in. I call him Nim Diesel. This dude is built like a semi-truck, or maybe a truck driver. Want to thank our global sponsor, Chooks to Go. Our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Teamwork makes the dream work. Kevin Bryant with the hustle. Saves it, leads to a good look from 2, but it wasn't a good looking result. Outside or inside. They will get another chance. Windler high off the glass, nothing happening. Strahinja, slick pass out to the Beast. 1 for 2 so far. And Brankovic is able to clean up the mess underneath, no problem. It's a 4-point advantage early for the Serbians. What will the Germans do? Well, nothing that particular possession because a foul is called, the first on Ub. Here's Krop. He could be a game changer. Drops it off. And that one is flushed. Wendler showing some athleticism in a 3-point contest. Dordevic, oh, off the window. Glass cash in a 5-point contest. Barac snags the rebound. Oh, but he left something. And a foul's called on Strahinja. Another look at the feed and the finish. Good vision from Krop and a business decision from Wendler. Bryant, oh, with the pause and then play as he plays Strahinja. Dr. Strange out to the beast. Sets his eyes on the 2-piece. That one strikes iron as Krop will elevate through the paint. Misses the shorty. Oop. They don't let that ball stick. That is always moving. Oh my goodness, he's a seamster. Brankovic threads the needle to make it 8-3. Bryant, I guess one good dish deserves another. Oh, it's a buffet of delicious dishes out here. There's another one that leads to Ub's 9th point. And Strahinja caught out of position. He will get whistled for the foul. 2 MVPs to his name so far in 2023, by the way. And so far, so good for Ub. Dusseldorf find themselves down by 5 as they tangle with the best team in the game. That is not my opinion. That is simply fact right now, based off of what has happened. And again, Dusseldorf qualified here to this first ever Macau Masters with a 3rd place finish at the Penang Challenger last month. They played in 2 of our 3 Masters so far this season, but the results have not been ideal. 9th in Manila. I saw him bow out day 1 in Marseille last week with a couple of losses to Antwerp and Haarlem. They lose the ball there. Broncula is like, get off my back already. Try to catch me riding dirty. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, back in your ear. Happy to be back on the mic. Shout out again to my guy Bas Rosendahl. He held it down in Marseille in my stead. Got a great tournament. Oh, look at that. Did he pose like that intentionally? Kevin Bryant going for the save. Take a picture quick. Take a picture quick. There we go. Put it on the ground. He was surfing the sideline. Shout out Noah Lazarus. Little stop and go. Oh, and Strahinja is fouled. So Strahinja Stojicic, the world #1, reigning World Tour MVP, leads the league in player value, rebounds, key assists, highlights, and 2nd in scoring, only to that man Worthy de Jong. I wasn't even done with Strahinja's stat line. I'll save more later. That's not all he's done. That's just how ridiculous Dr. Strange has been. Nicholas Krop. He's going to run out of time. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. Oh no, I was trying to rap with Tristan. He wasn't paying attention. Come on, Levelette. What's wrong with you? I'm losing friends by the day. I'm just playing. 6-point game. Oh, Strahinja, stop it. 7-point cushion for Oob. Oh, Crop misses it, but that one is followed up. Strange hacked that time. He also leads the league in drives, by the way. So Strahinja gets it started. Dorodovich, oh, behind the back like espionage work. Sneaky, 7-point game. Now Dorodovich, ooh, watch them knees. Nice move. The Windler was a swindler right there. Deceptive move. Dorodovich with the hezzy scoop. Barac is fouled on the rebound attempt. I've been speaking a lot about everybody else, but I haven't said a lot about Nemanja Barac, and coming off MVP in Marseille. I mean, just absolutely huge. He does the dirty work that you don't exactly see in the stats. Effort plays. He's been shown the ability to shoot that too. There's Strahinja chunking the deuces. The Beast tracks it down. Dr. Strange drops it off. What a look. Dorodovich is going to clean that one up. Oh, Kevin Bryant. See, what had happened was I still had some beard cream on my fingertips from this morning. It's hot out here. And Wilson is slippery. 7-point lead for Oob. What's new? Dusseldorf, who has never topped Team Oob, who now stand as the second most successful 3x3 team in history, tied with Lehman, who also have 10 Masters, and Riga, who have 10. Of course, Novi Sad. Oh, Barac. Novi Sad lead the way. And I'm not even gonna lie and tell you how many Masters that they have, but I know it's more than 10. The Beast. To Barac. Barac back to the Beast. Oh, a little friendly fire right there between the Serbians. But Barac actually averaged more points per game in that Marseille Masters than even Brankovic. Barac with a shade under 5 points per game. The two 2-point shots that he hit were game winners. Did a little bit of it all. Blocked a couple shots, second in rebounding, I should say. Top 2 from each group move on to play tomorrow. $40,000 grand prize at stake, as you know. 200,000 USD in total prize money.
For 13-6.
So whoever gets the dub out here, they might have a few more ducats to go to one of these casinos. It's one thing I learned too. This is actually the casino capital of the world. Did you know that? Strahinja, they tried it. Barac with the seal. Wait a minute. He was not happy with the foul called on him. Yulian Su and Marek Malashevsky officiating this one. 3:33 to go. Game number 1 of the main draw. Oh, Kevin Bryant still having issues with slick hands. DJ Lass on the spins. That pass is broken up. Bryant. He'll hand it off. Tough pull up. That one nicks the iron. Back in the hands of the bullies. Team Oob. Foul called on red. That's Anthony Bauer, the 23-year-old, gets whistled. He's going to check out. And the 25-year-old, Nicholas Kropp, will check in. Strange. Brankovic not finding his touch from two range. He's made more two-pointers than anybody in the league this year, and he's consistently shot it just under 50% on the season. See the whistle there? And Strahinja misses the shorty. 7-point lead, so Oob not feeling much of a threat here from the Gerbans so far. Brankovic to Strahinja. Strahinja back to the Beast. The Beast up in traffic. He's denied at the front door, and that is a shot clock violation. .27 and counting. Kropp trying to share it. And Dusseldorf is having all kinds of issues. They might need to talk to somebody. Kevin Bryant, defended by Dr. Strange, will open this possession. Windler off the window again. So Windler has been a bright spot for Dusseldorf, but he's been about it. Oh, Badac. Well, he could have used some of that muscle that he's got on that shot. Well short. As we will approach the 2-minute mark, Kropp will turn the corner. Kropp will get to his spot. Kropp with a grown man layup. Dordovic. He says, I can do that too. Kropp runs into trouble. Fortunately, they keep it alive. Tough shot attempt is a no-go. We're at a minute 30. Game number 1, Pool A. The Beast. Quick turn. Another look at the layup there from Kropp, contested. Uses that length to outstretch the defense and get the score. But, big but, they trail this one significantly. Here's how things have gone so far. Oob maintaining at least a 6-point advantage. For the past 4 minutes of this contest. MB, the Beast, he's got 5 points in this game. His 6th evades him at the free throw line, but he's got another chance here. Continue to add to this Oob lead. They average 20.5 points per game, and they've won 93% of their games this year before the limit, which is ridiculous. Shout out to Dejan Majsorovic, probably watching the action. The veteran getting a rest in this one. Up top, and they had no connection. Strahinja step back. Oh, comes up shy. Kropp, I'll show you how to do this, son. That's an old one for you. Little throwback. 14-10. So, well, I gotta be fair to Dusseldorf here. Although Ub is the favorite, and they've been controlling this game. Dusseldorf's within 2 possessions here. I've seen some crazy things happen. Let's see what they do here with under a minute to go. Wendler, I'm not sure what he was doing with that one, but they wasted. Strange. Easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Crop. No. Whoa, what a tip right there. I don't know if that was the Beaster or Bauer that made that one. Rakovic, the 2 isn't exactly falling. He can attack the other way. Has that one poked out of bounds. 7 seconds will be left on the shot clock for Ub to do something with. 25 ticks left in the contest. Dr. Strange with a good defender in front of him and Kevin Bryant. Badac is going to try another 2, and it's the same result as before. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Bryant gets Dusseldorf within 2 points. But the shot clock and game clock are even, and Dusseldorf, what are they doing? You got to foul something. They do neither, and they look at Strange get strings. So that's your ball game, and man, Dusseldorf, they had a little bit of a shot at least there at the end. And I don't know, they glitched. I know a foul would have put Ub on the free throw line to shoot 2, but you got to take the risk there. They end up losing 17-13. Ub start off on the good foot. Hey, we appreciate you no matter where you're watching from right now. We don't ask much of you, but we ask that you give us a follow on social media, and don't be afraid to get active with us. You know, Tristan Lovelette, Rachel Rodmaker would love that. And use that, so use the hashtag 3x3WT. Got things started today with a qualifying draw that we saw Ulaanbaatar emerge from. We'll see them later as they'll be playing in Pool D. And the big question here in Macau is who will be the team, if there will be a team, to stop Ub. Certainly is not Dusseldorf. They had it all going. They had the dishes and the swishes. And the addition of Dordovic is proven to be pretty good for Ub. Coming off a challenger win, their first of this season. But they got their eyes on the big prize. That is the $40,000 bag. As that shot puts that game in the bag, Dr. Strange. He got range. Pool B action coming your way. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice in your ear. Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, and Wuxi will be facing off for the first time, as Wuxi will make their very first appearance on the World Tour this year. So we'll see what their first impression will be. We'll get a look at Raudondvaris first. And I said Wuxi, but I should have said Wuxi. Thank goodness for my teammates. Appreciate you, Trusko. All right, let's get introduced to Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, the Lithuanians, who we have not seen on the tour since the opener in Utsunomiya. Wasn't exactly their best body of work, given this team's talent. They made it to the quarterfinals, but no further. But they look like they are ready. Paulus Belavicius, Flight Mode, Modestus Kupis, Uzi, Marius Ujupis, and the Monstar himself, Aurelius Bukelis. Good team in Raudondvaris Hoptrans. I'm telling you, they just they haven't been able to put it together. They were runners-up at the Beijing Challenger 3 weeks ago. But they're one of those teams that, honestly, sometimes when they don't put it together, they can be out day one. When they do put it together, they can win the whole thing, which they have done before. Two-time Masters winners. Now, as we get a look at Wuxi, you'll get a close look at who's that number one? What? That's Mr. Robot. Yes, indeed. Stefan Stojacic, number 8 on the all-time FIBA 3x3 scoring list. Comeback Player of the Year in 2022, will make his 2023 debut with a brand new squad. We saw what he did in lifting Vienna last year to their first ever Masters win. They got that done in Paris. Ended up finishing runners-up at the World Tour final. An incredible season for Stefan Stojacic. And he has now made his way back onto a 3x3 court with a new team. And he looks new and improved. He just got a nice little warm-up dunk. As Aurelius Bukelis, he's ranked number 15th in the world, averaging 7.5 points per game this year. I know, in a limited body of work, but still. Keep an eye on this Wuxi team. Jairin Zhao, 24-year-old, along with Heonan Lee, Marko Radonjic, which rounds out this squad's team. So I'm playing a few challengers. 15th in Poitiers, 10th at the Daeking Huzhou Challenger, and 15th at the Shenzhen Challenger. But they didn't have Mr. Robot then. And he's one of the most accomplished players in the game. He's a world champion. He's a 10-time Masters winner, long-time Lehman Hooper. At one point, we thought that Stefan Stojacic would never play the game again due to injuries, various injuries, back injuries, foot injuries, knee injuries, and came back last year with reckless abandon, just set the league on fire. What can he do with Wuxi this year? He whooshes past the defense and swishes one from two-land. So Mr. Robot, he's automatic. Two nothing Wuxi. Flight mode up top. Bukelis going to work. The skillful big doesn't have to touch that time. They get it over to Mr. Robot. Stojacic, easy money. He's got Wuxi's first 3 points. Oh, and he and Ujupis clash. Pool B action in front of you. Kyle Montgomery, AKA The Voice, in your ear, at 3x3 The Voice, if you want to give me a follow. If not, I'm not mad at you. But Abicius gives it to Uzi. Uzi turn around, midi is a missy. But Abicius, quick move on the baseline. He'll count that, plus the contact. So Raudondvaris, they finally get on the board here. Not that it's taken a long time, we're only 45 seconds into the game, but looking at a 3-0 deficit. They get on the board here. Belavicius, good free throw shooter. That one's all net, all wet. Mr. Robot, he was trying to set something up in the pick and roll, and instead, an offensive foul is called. Ball back over to Raudondvaris. Marius Ujupis has also emerged as a top-level player on this team. Belabicius gives it up, gets it back. Belabicius active. He'll make it 3-3. And a double foul. And I believe that was Zhao and Ujupis that got tied up. Belabicius getting free for the layup. Belabicius, sometimes an unsung hero. You've seen him make some big shots for them over the years. Stojacic misses. Flight mode elevates. Good defense underneath for Mr. Robot, the former world #1. Will clear it. And an offensive foul. So right now, you know, you can see some of the frustration with Stefan Stojacic, who was something of a, well, he was player coach for Vienna just last season. Now he's trying to coach up this young Wuxi team and try to shorten that learning curve for them so they can find some success. It takes more than one to get it done in 3x3, as you know. Drive, kick. Oh, man. Halfway down, it came out. The agony. 3-3, it'll stay. Flight mode. Uh-oh. He got his property taken. But it ends up in Ujupis' hands, and the Uzi will misfire. That one is out of bounds as Belabicius couldn't track it down. Ball back over to the pastel jerseys. Is that pastel? It's like a soft purple, I think. I'm not so good with my colors. Yeah, shot is short. Okay, we'll hand it off. Oh, Belabicius out here balling ball. It's 5-3. So Belabicius is the star of the show so far for Raudondvaris. Speaks to their versatility. They are that type of team. So any one of these four dudes can get it going. They lead it by 2 for now. As here comes Mr. Robot. Drop it off. Radonjic from the deep end. Lots of love from the logo. Flight move! He just buried a man alive! Oh my goodness! That's how you get a nickname, Flight Mode. That dude is good. Modestus Compus is good to body somebody once a week. Look at this nasty flush. That's gonna require a double flush. Funk on your face. All right, I'm up. So is Compus apparently. Modestus Compus with 11 dunks so far this year. And he's got another filthy one in his collection. 7-5. Raudondvaris in front. Under 7 minutes to go as we come out of our first TV timeout. Off balance 2 attempt is a no-go. Belabicius, look at the touch. That was softer than a mother's. Are you kidding me? Foul is Belabicius. Wait a second. Technical foul was called. I think that was the. And it was also team foul number 7. Forgive me, because I didn't see exactly why that technical was called. I'd be glad to give you some clarity, but Noah Lazarus was standing right in front of me. T-Rex, get out of the way! Ooh, ooh! They're trying to feed flight mode again. And Kumpis is saying, man, put that up higher. Quick pull. Raudondvaris couldn't hit it though. 9-5. The Lithuanians leading this Wuxi team, representing China. Flight mode. He'll try to get it down to Uzi, and that is broken up. Still 8 seconds for the Lithuanians to work with. 6:18 left in the game. Kumpis going to the fadeaway. Not that time. Let it play. Raudondvaris, he's fouled on the drive. That one called on Belavicius, number 4 on Raudondvaris. So Wuxi's got to find some offense. Obviously, Mr. Robot is a good option. That works too. 2 was good. Jairin Zhao. Gallus bucket, stays with it, makes it count. Stojic's got to look, tracks down the rebound. Now he'll go downhill again. Can Zhao knock another one down? Not that time. Hell of an assignment here for Mr. Robot. I think Belavicius trying to run a set here. Uh-oh! Flight mode! He got wings. Modestus Kumpis, AKA flight mode. You believe me? Dunk number 12. Keep a tally. Uh-oh! Have a seat, sir! Three-point contest. Can Uzi redeem himself? He cannot with the 2 attempt. Mr. Robot waiting for the screen. He's got Bukalis out there. He's far away from home. He does not knock down the shot as Belavicius will get it underneath to Monster. Bukalis, such a gifted scorer. On that 2, hit nothing but window. Cannot clean it up. It's tipped out. Belavicius, why not? That's why. It's a miss. Mr. Robot on the baseline. And a black foul. Number 5 on Raudondvaris. As it's time for another timeout, we'll look again at that last quick move that put Uzi on his hind parts. Here we are in Macau for the very first time. Such a cool city. And some very cool plays from flight mode. Modestus Kumpis is banging out. Uzi, he hopes to forget about that one. All oxygen on that release. Wuxi will track it down. Flight mode. Wants to get it to Pukelis. Flight mode. Oh! He just lost a step. Otherwise, I can pretty much guarantee you that was going to be another dunk. Wuxi will give it up. Pukelis going to work in the body shop. And he cannot do any damage to Mr. Robot. 5-point lead for Raudondvaris right now. And, oh, he's had some highlights. That wasn't one of them. So timeout on the floor, a TV timeout that is. So both teams will get recharged to get ready to head down the stretch here. Here's how things have gone. Raudondvaris has turned a three-point. Here's Stojacic, one of the all-time greats. He could not land a two-point shot, so his teammate will give it a shot. He does the same thing. It's a miss. It's going to be Wuxi ball. 3.5 to go in this one. Wuxi having a tough time dealing with the versatility of this Raudondvaris team. They're a little bit top-heavy, relying a lot on Mr. Robot to carry the weight. Oh, step back, nice move, but the stroke was broke. It is cleaned up. Jairin Zhao, seen him hooping in the youth competitions for Team China. Remember the bronze medal team for the Asia Cup last season. 8th foul on Wuxi will put Aurelius Pukelis on the free throw line. Pookie, he misses it. Second one is good. Off balance, but on target. Marko Raudondvaris. Pukelis bringing the boom. 15-11. Then a foul called after, but look at the big man with the big bang. He might have knocked some screws loose. There's Mr. Robot. Gets it over. Shifty move. And the shift leads to a swish. Can't be mad at that. Hand on lead. Uh-oh. Mr. Robot's in trouble. Out of position against Pukelis, and he'll make it count. 3-point contest. 2:25 and counting. Mr. Robot wants a screen. He'll get it back. Another two goes up. Same thing. He's heating up. Jairin Zhao has it down to a 1-point game. Flight mode. Defense all over him. Missed it long. Touch nothing as Pukelis goes down. But take another look at Jairin Zhao, the 24-year-old. He's really starting to find his stroke. Couple of twos back to back, same region. And all of a sudden, Wuxi, they got some life here, down by 1. They were trailing by 5. Plenty of time left in this one. And Raudondvaris find their touch again. They've been touching the line of iron in this contest so far. Whether it be flight mode, Modestus Kumpis, or the Monstar himself, Aurelius Bucalis. Both of those dudes playing above the rim. Offensive foul call, so this has been one of the issues for Wuxi. And you don't have to believe me, just look at the foul count. They got 9. The next foul will be a 10th, and that will put them in the double penalty. So with 2 minutes to go, that's something they're going to have to pay close attention to. Kumpis, that pass was off target. Good defense there from Stojicic. Raudondvaris gets it to the hot hand. Why not? Oh, misses the crib. How can he knock it down from long range but miss it from 2 feet? I don't understand. Bucalis, get out of his way. Freight train coming through, 17-15. Mr. Robot with the move past Belabicius to the crib, but too strong on the layup attempt. Belabicius, who was the catalyst early. Nice up fake to flight mode. He lets that one fly. Missed it, but Bucalis is there to clean it up. Back to a 3-point game for Raudondvaris. 1 minute to play. Fall away 2. Comes up shy. Kopus will give it up to Belabicius. He's working from the right wing with Mr. Robot in defense. Holds his own there in the foul black. So Raudondvaris, who has had a good game, he can make it a whole lot better with 2 free throws made. He makes the first. And the second goes begging, please. Still a 1-possession game. 45 ticks. Kumpis wanting to see some movement. He gets on the move like the lease is up and took him on a merry-go-round. Spin move, lay. Stojicic, no. Good save attempt. But check out flight mode, putting his own spin on things. Drop step, spin, scores on the opposite side of the rim. Driving kick to Lee. 2-piece. 1-point game. How about the 2 young Chinese stars? Jiren Zhao and Heonan Lee. Lee, a gold medal winner at the 2017 U18 Asia Cup, bronze medalist at the Asia Cup, the senior level. He's got experience playing this game and hits a huge shot. Meantime, we do have an out-of-bounds challenge to determine the next possession, which will be critical. Also an important opportunity for these guys to get some rest, recharge the batteries a little bit. It looked like Raudondvaris was gonna cruise to victory potentially. Getting off to a great start. Watching Belabicius stroking from 2 and very active on the drive. Kumpis was yamming on people's heads. But I'm telling you, that 2-point shot is the difference maker in a sprint to 21. It's just the truth. Much like with 5-on-5, which you've seen it become more of a shooter's game. And you see the volume of, in 5-on-5, 3-point attempts have gone way up. We thank Steph Curry for that. But it's the same for 3x3. The teams that are able to shoot the 2 ball consistently better usually the teams that fare better in the results. So the footage is actually ruled unclear. And in this event, the call is going to stand. So it has to be 100% decisive in order for them to change the call. It was not. So we get back to it with 16 seconds in a 1-point contest. Raudondvaris in front, but for how long? Ujupis with a tough shot. Loose ball ends up in Mr. Robot's hands. He got 5, 4, 3, 2. This one's for the game. Oh, and it's missed. You cannot ask for a better shot than that. Raudondvaris just could not get it to go, as Raudondvaris will escape with a 1-point win. 19-18. They get it done. But it didn't come without a sweat, I'll tell you that. Wuxi got themselves in some foul trouble, and that certainly played a role in them losing this game. See Stojic getting frustrated throughout the game as he started to recognize how those fouls were adding up. He knows how important it is to avoid being in the penalty late in games, and they were nearly in the double penalty. But there's the highlight of the game right there. Flight mode, putting it down on his head. Little celebration afterwards too. And he wasn't done getting up to get down either. It gives us one of the two-handed variety. And there was the low light for the Uzi. It's like he stepped on a banana peel or something out there. He just left behind. But a competitive game that came right down to the wire. Raudondvaris, your #2 seed here in Macau. They hold strong and again come away with a 19-18 win over Wuxi. All right, who's next? That's what you want to know. All right, boys, who's next? Who's next? Who's not? I'll tell you who's next. It's Riga and Toronto KBA. Pool C action in your face. If you haven't been watching 3x3 so far here in 2023, then you wouldn't know that Riga does not look like the Riga that we've seen since 2017. There's no more Mieses and Las Manes. They do have 2 Olympians who remain in Agnes Chavars and Edgar Skrumans. They have added Miroslav Pajsilic and Singru Wu. Riga, the franchise, with 10 Masters wins. Of course, much of that had to do with Mieses and Las Manes, longtime teammates of Chavars and Kruvins, who, of course, historically went on to win gold at the Tokyo Olympic Games. 3x3's debut at the Olympics. Things are different these days, but Riga looking to get back to their winning ways. Finished 4th at the Ulaanbaatar Challenger. We haven't seen them on the World Tour since Manila, where they finished 7th. So welcome back, Team Riga. They are the 3 seed here. As for their opponent, Team Toronto, they come out with Tramar Sutherland, Nemanja Mitrovic. Saw him qualify for the 2-point shootout final. And the homie, Big Gil, Big Ramjet that is. Big with the big beard. And Superman, Alex Johnson, back as well. They looked great in Poitiers, came up short with a 4th place finish. Also a 4th place finish at the Daeking Huzhou Challenger earlier this season. They've been active in the Challenger phase, but this is our first time seeing Toronto on the World Tour. How will they do? We're gonna find out. Much love to Superman Johnson. He's one of the best too. You don't get a nickname like Superman without doing some super things. So they'll get it warmed up, and we're gonna look at Agnes Chavars, the Olympic champion, also one of the best. You know, I'm one of the type of people that give dudes their flowers when they deserve it. And I give props when they're due. We got some greats. We got some greats on the court in front of us here. And I've been fortunate enough to see these, you know, Latvians, speaking of Krumins and Chavars, when they first emerged, around 2017, which was 6 years ago, and everything they've accomplished from then to now, in the context of this game of 3x3, just a little over a decade old. In that context, they've been amongst the very best to ever play this game in the short time that we've had it, a little over a decade. Bikramjit Gill has been there. I remember watching them play at the Abu Dhabi final back in 2015. Team Amamatsu. Look, we go way back. Anyway, there's Chavars. He's gonna clean up things underneath, gets the score. Gill to Superman. Beck. That's a misfire right there. And poke out of bounds. Coming on the way. Pasig, what a dish. Mirsad Pasig, a Masters MVP and European champion and MVP as well. They added some real firepower with the man with red hair. Pasig, step back. That stroke was broke though. Pasig to Krumins. Krumins, who has struggled a little bit with his two-point shot so far here in 2023. He decides to take the higher percentage shot. Scores on the drive. Reverse is no good, but a foul on Pasig. Put my money in the great. Look at the contortionist finish from Egdars Krumins. He's an ultimate warrior indeed. I don't think I've seen him play a single season in 3x3 without a knee brace. And he has continued to make an impact despite it. Krumins, Chavars, up fake. Oh, he left Big Gill in the abyss somewhere. Just a slight up fake is all it took. Mitrovic, the stroke wasn't stroking. The bearded king getting locked up with Krumins there. That's an appropriate nickname. We've called him the Bearded King forever. He's the king of beards. That is formidable. He can also hoop. Don't sleep. Splashes the two-piece. Alex Johnson trying to hold his own down low. He got caught in tough position. Three Wu. He will knock down the free throw. We're all even, four-piece. Superman to the Bearded King. Took him to the post office, and wasn't much Pasig could do there, but foul. Third foul on Riga. They lead it by one. New era for Team Riga. But 10 Masters won in total. Ties them for the second most successful 3x3 franchise ever. Won 3 in 2022. Things things have obviously changed. We will see Mieses and Las Manes on Team Beijing these days. I believe they'll be playing next. Back to it we go. Oh, get that out the bottom of the net. It's that man again. So Mitrovic's 2-ball has the Canadians up. Little step back, and that's all net, all wet. Shout out Darcy Koss, watching on from the stands. He's a 3x3 lifer. Superman. Well, not so super on that shot. But he is a great shooter from beyond that 2-point arc. Just got to pay more close attention to that wind. 2.5 minutes in. Paisha shares it, and that one is splashed straight on. So Wu's had a nice impact for Riga in this one. Gill will get his own miss back and makes it count. All even sevens. Like the matchup between Johnson and Paisha. Paisha, oh, dishes it to Chavars. Quick hands from Big Gill. Oh, nobody there. Mitrovic with the fake and then finishes with the lay. Paisha, a foot on the line? Yeah, I believe so. Be Toronto ball when we come out of this TV timeout. Take a look at Big Gill, sticking with it. Plenty of effort. And the second 2-ball, nothing but cloth from Jingru Wu. So the remade Riga team, they still got some weaponry on this squad. Make no mistake about it. Toronto is retooled as well with Nemanja Mitrovic. I like his addition to this team. So you got some good outside shooting. You got to respect Johnson. Oh, I like your cut, G. Superman with the setup. Now can he hold off Krumens? Nah, bruh. Too big, too strong. 1-point contest. Mitrovic wants a screen. Long range attempt is a no-go. Krumens is hacked. 3 fouls apiece, 3.5 minutes in. Another look at the dime time from Superman Johnson. Pinpoint, precision pass. Oh, Paisha. That's usually one that he's gonna get to go, but he left that one short. Oh, Tramal. That's gonna traumatize Krumens with the behind the back. Take another look at the He left skid marks. 11-8, 6 minutes. Superman all up in Paisha's personal space. Paisha will swing it, woo, to the cup. Bearded King now, he's gonna use that size. Oh yeah, and the fade. Man, I like this dude's game. I can't even lie. Jingru Wu, he is getting to it out here. Nice ball movement. Jamar, no. Superman, yes. He may be small, but he ain't no weakling. Superman drops the shoulder, elevates, scores through the contact, and And he'll have a chance at a 2-point play here, which would extend Toronto's lead to 4. This is on the freebie. Riga nearly threw it away. Fortunate to keep that possession. They draw the foul, 4th on Toronto. Jamar Sutherland is in. Superman Johnson is out getting a rest. The Riga veterans, Krumens and Chavars. They shade screens. The shot doesn't go down. The bearded king, Mitrovic, with the up fake. No. Chavars, 2-ball corner pocket. 1-point contest. Sutherland gets it down to Big Gill. He does work in the body shop. That one's broken up. Bearded King will get a rest. Go with the smaller lineup. Toronto, that is. Chavars. The fake sets up the layup attempt. Tramar got caught reaching in the cookie jar. So Agnes Chavars, the Olympic flag bearer. Great honor for Latvia. Will always go down as a legend. For that accomplishment, he gets the free throw to go down. He's still got some unfinished business here in this 3x3 thing. Sutherland. Nice dribble move, but no make. Krumens, no hesitation. I'm loving the crew. I'm loving the crew. Krumens, who again has not had his best year from beyond that 2-point arc. 5 for 18 coming into this contest. No better time than now to get it going. One-point lead for Riga. Krumens wants another one. They'll track it down in the corner. Yep. Stepped on the line. TV timeout as we're under 4 minutes to go. A competitive game between two teams that I guess pretty evenly matched. Anybody's game here. I'm gonna look at Sutherland making a move on Krumens. Krumens holding on for dear life. He got put on the bucket list. And the bearded king is the ruler of what he surveys. Mitrovic. Oh, how does he get that down to Bikram Gill? That was a great seal, number one, for the score. 15-15. Oh, woo. Missed it point blank. By Shilich. Man, he was an absolute blur. And an absolute rush to the cup. Shilich actually leads the league in 1-point percentage this year. I know, limited body of work, but 85% inside the 2-point arc. So just a little stat you can put in your back pocket. Back to it as we approach the 3-minute mark. Here Rikers Crewmans will reassess the defense. Chavars lost it. Tramar to a wide open Mitrovic and spit out by the rim, but cleaned up by the bearded king. (16-16) deadlock. Wu, athletic. Can't finish underneath. Crewmans, though. He'll retain possession for Riga. Working on Tramar. Tramar's on the floor now. Crewmans has to get it up late in the shot clock. This man's a killer. Stone cold. Gets left that time. Superman all alone. He finishes with the lay. Riga's lead down to 1. 2:34 and counting. Pasig spins in the paint, elevates, missed it short. Got a whistle on Mitrovic, it looks. And that'll be the 7th on Toronto. 2 free throws coming up for Riga. And they want a timeout. Riga, that is. 2:25 left. So this game might not be decided with these next 2 free throws, but it could go a long way to doing so. It's been one of those contests where neither team has been able to separate themselves. This game has been closer than siblings. 18-17 with Pasig on the charity stripe. Oh, it's a big miss. He knocks down the second. Superman, can he come to the rescue? Superman, no. Stays a 2-point game. Oh, too legit to quit. Bikram Jit Gill, 19-19. Oh my goodness, red dot with the kill shot. 21-19, Riga. What a finish. This is why you add Miroslav Pasig to your team. Answers a huge 2 from Gill and then ends it with a 2 of his own. Step back, you don't know me like that. They better get to know him. Miroslav Pasig, cold-blooded, ice water running through his veins. He calls game for Riga as they start things off on a good foot in Pool C. Next up, we got Beijing and Marseille going toe-to-toe. Pool D action on the way from here in Macau. First time ever here in this incredible city. I'm having a good time so far. I hope y'all are as well. Had some competitive games so far. Some good teams. And some top 5 material. And we just, I mean, we're not even a quarter of the way through the day, believe it or not. Take a look at the highlights from our last 10-minute sprint. It came down to the final possession between Riga and Toronto. Each team trading big buckets. Final shot, though, belonged to Miroslav Pasig. Jinru Wu was really, really impressive for Riga in that contest, too. Had his fingerprints all over that win. So if you were in the business of counting Riga out because of the changes made to their roster, you might want to hold your horses a little bit. This team still got plenty in their arsenal. All right. Time to get to this next one. Beijing and Marseille facing off for the first time. First time seeing Beijing on the World Tour since their third place finish at the Manila Masters. We have seen them in the Challenger circuit. They won the Shenzhen Challenger back in May, that is. Won their second Challenger, the Penang Challenger, last month. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? All right, out come Beijing. And the all red, out of nowhere, have become a major player on the World Tour here in 2023. When you add two superheroes to your squad, it tends to do that. All-time greats, if they left the game right now, they'd be Hall of Famers. That is Carlos Lasmanis, Batman, and Robin. Norris Miasis, also known as the Maze. He's tricky with it. Ping Yan on that squad, and Winbo Liu rounds out the Beijing crew. Now for Marseille, they got Leopold Delany, Lorenzo Tirao Somson, Mateo Kawe, and Maxime Gallen. All right, so Marseille representing France. We saw them play in their own backyard just last week. Finished 7th. Not bad considering. This is a very, very youthful team. Their eldest player, Lorenzo Somson, 22 years old. I think they also have the youngest player on the Pro Tour this year in Mateo Kawe at 19 years old. And mind you, if you're watching and I'm mispronouncing anybody's name on this French team, please let me know. There's Norris Miasis, the Maze, 7th on the all-time 3x3 scoring charts. Olympic gold medalist along with Carlos Lasmanis. They together have 10 Masters titles. There's Maxime Gallen, the athletic young Frenchman. They come out in the green. They will have their hands full against the veterans. All right, let's count it down then, get it on. All right, it's on. Marseille, they will start with the cookie in hand. Miasis playing some defense top of the key. They waste it away as it's stolen quickly, but broken up. That'll leave 9 seconds for Beijing to attack. Again, 2 challenger wins for Beijing 2023. Did not look great at the Baoding Challenger. They won just 1 of 3 games and fell to Raudondvaris in the quarterfinals. Miezis tricked him with the fake. Oh, but it took a little bit too much time and get hit with the shot clock violation. Nice attempt on the pass, good D, broken up. Leads to a wide open look. Them nets are dripping. Nice shot there from Kawe. Kawe. Oh yeah, he's going to work. Like the weekend just ended. 2-point lead here early for Marseille. As they try to keep up with Miezis. He's fouled on the shot attempt. Coach Karim Soju looking on from the crowd. Told me that his young team has a lot to still learn in their 3x3 growth, but he likes the early signs that he's seeing from them. A lot of 3x3 still to be played here. As that layup attempt is off target. Miezis. Now that leads to a good look, top of the key. Wynn Bolu. Binyan, Chinese Olympian. Trying to work some 2-man action with the maze. Oh, getting tricky with it. Off the dribble, who's better than Miezis? Very, very few. Just look at the handle. Well, never mind. Look at the string music. Now look at the handle. Bink, 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 bink. Finishes with the scoop. Batman. Oh, Osmanis. He has that one swiped away. Osmanis in his 7th season in 3x3 at 29. Miezis, the former world #1. World Tour final winners. Their resume is absolutely stacked. European champions. Only thing missing for them is a world title. Oh, they fell asleep. Miezis says, my bad. 4-4. So you see the activity from Marseille. They're youthful. So the endurance shouldn't be much of an issue in this one. Neither should the activity. It's going to come down to how cerebral they are on a short learning curve. It's 2 of the best to play. Miezis and Lasmanis going to work the 2-man game. Sneaky pass to Batman as Robin sets up his partner in crime. 1-point lead Beijing. 2 is let go. It's a no. Cowet. Miezis intercepts that pass. Goes to the crossover behind the back. Tossed it out of bounds. So Miezis will sit down and think about that one for a while. Oh, nice move. Kawe will drops it off underneath. Nice action right there. Gallon will finish it off. 5-5. Marseille holding their own so far. Batman just a little bit out of range. Galway, what a... That was a miracle whip. Watch how he whips this pass, this entry pass in. Well, not right there. That's the loft setup to Gallen. But competitive game so far. And anytime you step between those lines in a 10-minute sprint, anybody can get it done. While Beijing coming as the higher seed. And the more accomplished players. Through the first third of this game, they are hanging tough. And Gallen, he'll get it to go for the charity strike. Oh, Miasis. He had all the fakes, but that last move, he lost his footing, and it threw his shot off. Las Manos fakes left, goes right, finishes with the lefty lay. That is rudimentary for the man known as Batman. Oh, what a pass. Ooh la la. Samson finishes with the layup. Marseille keeping Beijing at bay. Batman to the left, misses the layup though. Trying to get Kauwei free. Ricocheted back to him. Kauwei from Bordeaux. Three-point lead, Marseille. Might be looking at some new young stars being born before our eyes. Kauwei, not that time. Rebound is going to amount to a score. Delaney is going to get the bucket there. 4-point lead, wait a minute. Batman, he means business now. Oh, nice layup. Slick, Lorenzo, Durand, Sanson. Oh, big two ball right there. That was a spark that Beijing, I felt, needed. Winbo Liu with the second two-piece. So they say, Marseille, you ain't the only ones with some young talent. Check out our 25-year-old. He is strapped. He made it through the metal detectors. It's 11-9. Gallen, he will earn a trip to the stripe. So pressure on the drive. Pretty good shooting outside the two-point arc for Marseille. They've made it through half of this 10-minute sprint as the better of the two teams. And they lead at 12-9. Will it stand? Delaney with the rebound. Oh, what a move, but no finish. Oh, Jesus. He took him to class. This is how you do that there. So look at the maze. Quick clear, quick cross, scores through the contact, and he will go up to the stripe. And, oh yeah, there it goes. Complete the two-point play. Gallen! Whoa. He was heading to the rim with a head of steam. He got met by the Batman, though. 12-12 game. So, as you can see, Beijing, they show no fear. They weren't rattled at all, despite the nice start from Marseille. They kept playing their game, and here they are. You're watching the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Macau Masters presented by Wynn. Here in front of the Wynn Palace Hotel, Casino Resort. Dozen to a dozen. Missed everything on that attempt. Pyongyang down to the Batman. Gallant to the baseline. He's double teamed. Gives up the cookie. Batman sets his feet. Misses the two. No problem. I got your back, bro. Pyongyang will put it in. 2-point lead now for Beijing as they've now assumed the pole position. Oh, no. Jesus. Come on, you got to finish that. 3:23 and counting. Oh, Jesus. Is it that easy? Is it that easy? $15 to 12. Look back at the Pyongyang putback. And then Miezis with a quick dish. All eyes on him. He shares the Wilson. And we share some love with our MCs, getting it in with the crowd. Y'all can't see it right now, but they're having a dance contest. I think it might be better that y'all don't actually see it because I don't want to ruin anybody's reputation for their dance skills. All right, back to business. 15-12. Approaching 3 minutes left. Marseille, who led the first 5 minutes. They now trail it by 3. Gallant missed it badly. Cleaned up down low, though. Song makes it a 1-possession game. Now Batman, he will assess the defense and created some space in the relationship. He was feeling smothered. 17 to 13. Kauet, no way. Gallant is fouled on the tip attempt, and I believe he will shoot a free throw. Oh no, that call foul. Call fouled? Oh, I just had a circuit breakdown. Foul calls on the floor. There we go. There we go. Oh, missed dribble. Missed dribble. Giving up. Missed opportunity. Beijing seems to be picking up steam as Marseille seems to be cooling down a little bit. The Maze will get the party started from the logo. The Maze is gone with the wind. That foul on the floor. A 6th on Beijing, no more to give. But a 5-point advantage. They're controlling this thing. Clever idea. Oh, whoa. It looks like Mateo Kauet is going to need a new pair of sneakers. And rubber sole is done. Oh, Batman has it poked away. Yeah, those Nike Zooms are out of zoom. Shoes look like they exploded. Out here in his dress socks. Meantime, Batman is flying. Gallen cannot outmuscle Miasis. And that was thrown away. Marseille's got to be careful about chirping with the officials. They will not hesitate to give him a technical foul. Take another look at Batman. Oh, Ping Yang frozen with the jab step. And this one is a foregone conclusion. Minute 32, 7-point lead for Beijing. And all they need is one. Oh my goodness, Gates the slapped off the glass. And look at this aggressive refusal. Ping Yan. So point game. We'll get another look at the but time is not on their side. They're going to have to start cooking quickly. Not like that. Miasis. No, fall away. Scallon will clear it himself. Hands it over to Samson. Adjustment midair, will get it out to Delaney, nope. Now Miasis passes up the 2 attempt. Ping Yan. That one flies out of bounds. No go.
Seconds left.
42 ticks left. And again, you never want to count a team out. But I would say that this one is pretty well in hand for Beijing. It would take a miracle at this point, down 7 with 42 ticks to go. Seen some crazy things happen, but I'm not sure that these youngsters can seize the moment in that way. 3-possession game, and they're dealing with Batman and Robin. They share the Wilson. Oh, and that one just toilet bowls out. Layup is missed. That would have made things a little bit more interesting. And no, they can't capitalize yet. Gallen took him forever to get the bucket. Osmanis is a no-go. That one off the iron. That foul called on Osmanis. A 7th, 2 free throws, and just 2.7 seconds left. So there will not be any chance to win this one at this point. But Delaney can make it. Every possession matters. Obviously, if the group comes down to a 3-way tie, and we have to go to the total points tiebreaker, sometimes these last couple of free throws in a game that you think don't matter actually end up, they do matter. Could be the difference in you moving on to play day 2 or not. You never know what's going to happen in the second game for either team. So got to take advantage of every opportunity.
It's a team Beijing ball, 2.7 seconds.
So that bucket should have counted. It should be 16. A 20-16 final. I just don't think they've added that to the final score yet. But that free throw counted. So 20-16 officially. I know what the score says right there, but I think they'll update that. So Marseille was game the first half of the game, but 3x3, most games are won in the second half of the contest, the second 5 minutes. So Beijing pull away. They are 1-0. We are through the first 4 games of the main draw. 8 more still to go as we'll get to Pool A action with Huishan NE and Lehman Huishan NE, the Serbian powerhouses, up next after the Leopard Girls perform here. So we'll get back to it in about 5 minutes. Stick around.